Hello everyone, and welcome back to the island of Hoshina. And we are here with all of our various tribes who are really doing pretty good. We're still always struggling to have a little bit of food, but we've been having a lot of very interesting babies lately, especially up at the Swamp Tribe. So our current leader of the Swamp Tribe is Vandukta, who's unfortunately getting a little bit old, and Vandukta has several children. And one of you guys said that one of Vandukta's current children has fangs, but I don't see it. None of them have fangs, but almost all of them are carriers. They actually have the gene to have poison fangs, and that's one of our goals, is to get poison fangs, toxic body, and orange fur with dots, hopefully going among our swamp tribe. So that's going to be really fun if we can pull that off somehow. But our current leader of the swamp tribe is Vandukta with his two mates, Syra and Simi. And Simi's around here somewhere. There she is. So Simi's up here. I think I was trying to have her chase down a bunny, which I think that's what this rustling bush is. All right, let's see if I try to gather up. Anybody gonna pop out from there? No. All right. We still need to do a lot more exploring around the swamp too. We're finally starting to cover a lot of the swamp territory and get different creatures on top of the bushes. A lot of the ones who are currently watching the bushes right now, like Rako, she also has the poison fang gene and she has the red fur. So I think we might see if we can send a mate up from one of the southern tribes, which is actually these two tribes down here. We might have a mate for her sent up from one of the southern tribes in a little bit, so we can try to carry on that orange fur, and we want to try to switch it over from stripes to dots, keep the big ears, and we want to try to get toxic body and the poison fang all going for our swamp tribe. Just a fun genetic project that we have planned. And then over here we have Vandukro, who is Vandukta's son, and it may almost be time to have him find a mate too. We might actually send him south, because it seems like the females tend to be in the lead of the swamp tribe, since they're the ones who are going to perch at the nest all the time and have the babies, and they're also the ones with the orange fur. So even though he has the orange fur as one of the genes he carries, we might send him south, and we might try finding him a potential mate from one of these areas, because we do need to start having some more babies too. However, at the same time, I really like him, and I would love to see kind of this family stay together, but we do have to mix the genes every now and then. So we'll see what we're going to do with him. But the current heiress is actually Anacora here, and Anacora I'm going to try to find a really wonderful mate for. We'll pull a mate for her from one of the southern tribes as well, and we're going to try to find somebody hopefully with D-immunity gene, so we can bring the D-immunity gene and spread it a little bit more through all of our swamp tribe members to make them healthier, and poison fangs. So that's really my two big goals for over here. Reiko, her sister, actually already has the D-immunity gene, so yeah, I think they'll have some interesting babies. And we had a brand new baby born last time. Let me go ahead. There we go. It's a little boy, actually. He's really cool. I actually like his coloring. He's got the gray fur and the beige mane, and I think I may try to go for that kind of color pattern over here at this tribe. So we may send him down. Those will actually be his cousins. May send him down there. He also has poison fangs as his recessive, and he's got a lean body, which gives him some heat resistance, and he's got the big ears, which also give him heat resistance. So I'm thinking that he may be really useful down in the desert. So we'll send him down there. He can also move really far, really fast. For now, he does have berry collection, so we'll send this little guy like over to help collect some berries, and then we'll go ahead, have Syra mate once again. Let's see, we'll have Syra mate once again with Vandukta, or Vandukta. It's so many names to keep straight. And then we'll go ahead and collect up the berries from over here. Anacora, you might be able, we'll scooch Anacora over here so she can start, oh, that bunny's so close, so she can start keeping an eye on everyone. And then Simi, I'll move Simi over so that she can also go ahead and mate. And then let's see, I'm even on, yeah, then we're good there. Good there. All right, and we'll have Vandukro gather up some berries. So that should take care of things for the swamp tribe for now. Once we have a little bit more food, then I will go ahead and have them start exploring some more. But for now, let's move on to the other tribes. So the other tribes that we actually have right now are centered around, not Tarvano, he's just kind of like an extra who sort of stands right here. He doesn't have very good genes, so we're not going to actually let him breed. But right now they're centered around Samara and Rovankir. Rovankir is actually from the swamp tribe. He is the sister or the brother of Syra. Syra is his sister. And Rovankir left the swamp tribe and came down to try to find somewhere where he could be healthier. He was always getting sick up in the swamp, wasn't really able to stay very healthy. And then he met Samara when he rescued her from a carnivore. So that's how those two met. Oh, there's a bunny right there. Yes. Okay, we got some food. Sorry. Important to jump after those rabbits. Very important. But he met Samara, who's from this tribe over here, kind of like the throne tribe is kind of what I think of them unofficially, because they're sitting on top of 3 nests, but she's from over here. And so they met when he rescued her from a carnivore over in the swamp. And so they have a couple babies. They've had 1 baby so far, then Ta Duke, and he is okay. He's pretty healthy. He's got some poison fangs. I don't really like his coloring. He does have red fur. So worst to worst, we may actually have him come up and potentially breed with some of his cousins. And you want to be careful with that inbreeding, but the fact is that he has a few of the traits we're going after, like poison fang, and he does have the red fur. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that. But for now, he can actually get out of the way because he's in the way, and his mom needs to go ahead and climb into the nest to get ready to have another baby, because Rovankir I don't think is going to live past the next turn, so it'll be important to get as much out of him as we can. And then we've got some explorers finally tackling the grounds over here so that we can hopefully figure out where all of the things are on the island. We're starting, to spread out a lot of our creatures so that they've got enough room to do some exploring as well. See if there's anything kind of hiding along the edges. And let's see, any berries? No berries to collect over here. And Kirnuku, I think I was sending up. Yeah, I was sending him up as a potential weaker breeding male because he does have the poison fangs and he does have the red fur genetics. So we may send him up and just see if he has any useful babies. And if he does, then we'll leave him up here. And if he doesn't, then we'll just bring him back. So I might send him a couple steps over, because it is almost about time for Anakora to start thinking about having some babies of her own. And then over here we have Samiri, and actually she's really great at exploring. So, and she does have some pretty useful genetics. So we might send Samiri down, and she might join the throne tribe so that we can start having a few more babies from them. So yeah, we'll send her down in just a minute. May have her do a little exploring first. Van over here has been a classic explorer. He's also from the swamp tribe, and I think I might send him kind of further back in, so that he can do a little bit of exploring and make sure everybody's taken care of over here, because we have lots of berry bushes that will just go to waste if we don't have one of the creatures sitting on top of them and protecting them. So Rotata, oh Rotata, your time has come. I'm so going to miss you. Rotata just had some very interesting babies too, so I may have him just we'll have him collect up some of these berries, and then we may have him have one more baby with each of these females. He had Rovan, and Rovan has the poison fangs, and he does have red fur, so he may be a mate that we send up. So we might send him over to the swamp tribe in the future too. So we'll rotate Rovan out, and then I want to go ahead. Lamera will have one more baby with him. And then Miri, I want her to have one more baby with him too, but I'm out of food. Dang it. Out of food everywhere. Phooey. I'm going to have to wait because we'll have to pick some berries. But yeah, and then I want to hopefully, if he'll live long enough, have one more baby with him, because we ended up with Van Duke Van. And actually Van Duke Van, even though he has very weak immunity, has the toxic body, and he has the red fur that we're really going for. So we might send him up to the swamp tribe. And I want to try to keep, because we have one more thing, secret unlock condition and mutate dots. I'm not sure what that could be. Is it spit snout maybe? Like mutate dots and spit snout. I don't really want to bring spit snout back into the tribe, but if I must, then we can. We might try breeding a few different things. Toxic body didn't do it. Maybe green eyes or blue eyes. No effect, just for looks. I don't know what that could be, so that might be interesting to kind of experiment with. Big nose for smelling. We could add, there's blind eyes too. We probably don't want that. Normal eyesight maybe? So mutate dots and something else. I have a feeling it would be spit snout. I don't know if I want spit snout, but fluffy tail. I don't think we have any fluffy tails in the family just yet. Well, we might as well like throw something down. Let's try blue eyes. Let's have blue eyes kind of rule the roost for a little bit, just because that might be interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and move to the next turn. No, we lost 2 of them. Oh, it's so sad. So sad. You're born right after your dad passed away. Kunu. Kunu, it's so sad. All right, but Kunu's going to take over here. Oh, that's so tragic. Oh, there's a bunny. Get the bunny. Food. Yes. All right. Got to keep our eyes out for all of the bunnies. So many rustling bushes. I hear so many bushes everywhere. And there's so many bunnies everywhere. Let's really try. I think today we'll mostly try to explore the swamp too. Oh, look at Lara. Lara is beautiful, born with blue eyes. She's born with the stripes. She's got the immunity D gene. We've got a lot of wonderful little baby girls actually being born here all the time. All right, we're gonna move this little one, is Rico. We'll move her over so she can be in charge. She's gonna be helping out and, dang it. Wasn't able to get the bunny. There's that bunny again. I really want to get it, but I think we'll just waste points trying to chase it down. And we'll get Simi into the nest. Oh, come here, bunny, a little bit closer. And Syra, we'll actually move her over in just a moment. Come here, bunny. Oh, dang it. I was hoping it would get just a little closer. And I guess maybe we could try. Nah, I can't chase it. Well, actually, Kirnuku here might be able to chase it. Haha! Oh, we got it! Yes! Sweet. Wonderful. So he might have just impressed Anakora, who is theoretically supposed to be his mate. So we may try breeding them in a second. But maybe after Syra passes away. So after the breeding females pass away. But I'm trying to get as many babies from Van Dukta before he passes away too as I can. Because he has very interesting children. All right. And then little Kirnuku here can help out with gathering this up. And like I said, we might send him I think we might send Samiri down. Because I don't think her uncle just died. And yeah, I don't think there's not a immunity D gene. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll send Samiri down. And she might join this tribe down here once those babies are old enough to have babies themselves. All right, we'll gather up some berries. And then, no, we lost him. Oh, but look at the little guy right here. Whoa, sorry about that. All right, so unfortunately, we have indeed lost one of our best exploring males, but he has left behind a spotty son named Tanu. And Tanu has a lean body. He's got lots of dots. He's really cool looking. That might be fun to have like a cheetah dot sort of group going on down here. So we might see, let's see, Kukiruku. That's right, I moved you down from the swamp tribe too, didn't I? Huh. So he might become, we might try breeding with this guy. Getting some dots with that mane, like this color pattern, I love. So we might try that out. And Koana, I think I might breed you, or Rico. Rico might be a good mate because she doesn't share any immunity genes. That would be a really good thing, actually. So we'll have them be mates. And Miri will go ahead and retire. I think we'll send Miri over to either one of the bunny areas, or we'll send her down. Yeah, Miri can come down and she can join the family with watching after the bunny burrows we have down here. So we'll move her down here. All right, Miri, you're going to be over here now. You're retired from having babies. And then this is Van Dukvan with his big ears and his toxic body and red fur, several of the traits that we want to see for our swamp tribe. So he may join them in the future. And then let's see, got a little baby coming this way. That's right, Rovan. We were sending him up as maybe a potential breeding mate, and he's also going to help guard some of the berry bushes. All right, and I need to get more food. Bunny! Which means probably making it so I can keep an eye on the bunnies easier, and that would make it easier to be able to keep all of the food coming. And I like Tavano here. He's just kind of like been almost like a nursery aide, just taking care of all of the babies and watching over them. And Samira is also done with her breeding years, so we might send her down to rest. I think she'd come down here to rest by the shore. Dang it, I thought we would be able to. There we go. And we might just use her to explore the rest of that. And then Kunu can stay here, and his brother can stay here. I don't think we'll do anything fancy with him just yet. And any other bunnies? There's a berry over here. All right, and then no bunny that's deciding to show up, helpfully. We might go ahead and do a little bit of exploring over here though. There we go. And maybe one more batch of exploring. And over here, just because I can. And then, all right, I think that's all I can really pull off for right now. Yeah, when we're out of food again. All right, so there we go. Let's see what happens next. What kind of baby? What kind of baby? Oh no, don't get sick, you guys. Kiranuku, don't get sick. No. Rocco, don't get sick. You guys need to stay strong. So now oh, Ressie, dang it. That's too many Ds. Too many D genes. So we don't need that many D genes, Ressie. Oh, poor thing. All right, so she wasn't a healthy baby, but we have Laura here who may be a healthy baby. So, oh, there's a bunny. Dang it. Bunny, gotcha. All right, there we go. So got that bunny. Yeah, it'll be easier once we explore more so that we can actually see where all the bunnies are going. And Anakora saw Kier even show up here and like get one of the bunnies. So I think she'd be curious about him. And she's, oh, there's a bunny burrow right here. Sweet, that's gonna be wonderful. No wonder we have so much rustling. Well, we can start perching over here and gathering up this food for sure. That would be very useful. Speaking of gathering up food, let's go ahead. And I think I might even send him down here and he can do just that. All right, we'll have him. Oh no! Kiranuku! Well, now's your time to kind of prove that you can like protect and contribute. He's not a very good fighter. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting, but Vandukta is a good fighter, and he wouldn't put up with a predator in his area, so, oh no. I don't want to lose Vandukta to this. No, cruel world, why? Oh, get away from my berry bush bunny, dang it. That bunny probably, oh no, and one of my berry watchers is gone. Oh, geez. Oh, so tragedy. So much going on. And then I think Ranala here, can she come and contribute? She can hang out and help out with attacking. But the thing is, these guys are meant to be fast in the swamp. They're not meant to be tough fighters. So I don't know how well we'll be able to make all of this happen. And then Syra, I think, is going to pass away, but hopefully she can have her baby first. Oh, I'm going to miss these two. Syra and Simi. Like, I'm really going to miss them. We've had them for a little while. I can't wait for the family tree update because then I can kind of look back and be like, oh yeah, it'd be fun if you could add your own little notations too for who those creatures had been and what they meant to you and why they're gone. Are you fuzzy, little guy? That's interesting. I think toxic body. What is this? Poisonous. Infects attacker with poison when being eaten. So, oh my gosh. Does that make him a little bit fuzzier? I feel like he's a little bit rounder than the others. Interesting. Oh, and we lost some of our old ones too. Yep, time to have some more babies. Time to make sure we have some more babies coming in because we're losing some of the other ones. And rest well, Samiri. I wanted her to be able to just kind of enjoy her final day, sort of watching out over the water, keeping an eye out. Man, the berry bushes are so important. There's just not enough creatures like to be on top of all the berry bushes, I think. I'm gonna move Rovan over here and he can help out with that berry bush. Yeah, there's just not enough, and you aren't any help near Kirduke because you can't even gather up any berries. And then Miko here also can't gather up any berries. Oh goodness. All right, and then I did want to have Kukirku and Rico potentially have some babies, so we might have them meet up. And then, oh, you guys can't, really? Okay, there we go. And then we'll have them potentially meet up, and oh, this would be a good spot because she can gather up those berries and he can help out. And then they can potentially take over the nest for Lamera, who can go and she can become the new berry percher, even though she's not very good at it. She could maybe she could dive in. Who's best at gathering berries? Kwana isn't any good at gathering berries, so I tend to have the ones who can't gather berries go ahead and do the exploring. But all right, we've got another baby. Hopefully Syra can live long enough to have her last baby. And then we've got a carnivore over here, so let's see what happens. No, Syra! Oh, she passed away. Oh my goodness, yes, and the carnivore has now become sick. He's got poison. He's been poisoned. Good job, Vandukta. Oh, that's a good job. All right, so let's see. Anakora, I think, even amidst all the chaos, would go ahead and collect up that bunny. And then Van Dukta here, of course, would go ahead and do his best to attack. And then Kir Nukir is like trying to show off. Oh no! He was trying to show off. I didn't notice that we were running out of health because I was so focused on attacking the carnivore. But they did it together. So I think Ranala, who has just lost her mother, at least who I think is her mother, or at least her aunt, one of her two mothers, really. I think she'd be willing to give him the time of day now, because that was pretty brave, coming and helping to attack the carnivore. So let's see. We'll explore over here, though, because I feel like they would feel it's very important to keep this area examined now that they know that there was a carnivore over here. All right. So we didn't have one last swamp baby. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, I wish I had one more mate to offer to Van Dukta because he's had so many amazingly interesting babies, but I don't think I do. And Reiko is feeling better, thank goodness. And I was sending a mail, wasn't I? I was sending a mail from over here. I think it was going to be Van Dukvan. So Van Dukvan, I will continue sending to the north so that he can go join them and maybe be one of the mates. He doesn't really have very good speed, but it's his poison body that we're interested in. And then we're going to send Lamera over here so she can be in charge of the berry picking. Not a very good berry picker, but better than nothing. And then we'll come over, gather up some berries from here. We've got this little one who can come over, stand at the edge of the forest, keep an eye on everything and pick berries. And then Van Dukro, Van Dukta's son, I really feel like he maybe could go south and find a mate, but at the same time he kind of, I don't know, we'll see if we can find one more nest or maybe just somebody who stands out to me as someone we could use as a mate for him. All right, and we'll gather up these berries, gather up plenty of berries. All of the kidlets are helping to gather up the berries, and we'll separate the swamp genetics next time too. So sad to lose Syra and Simi. Oh, they were my good explorer, or my good like baby havers for the swamp tribe. And we'll continue exploring over here with what we've got. Yes, bunny. Yes, food. All right, what do we have over here, Kuvan? Oh, fudge. All right, another predator. Oh, that's what we actually have you for, Miko. Or even better, Nukir Duke, who actually I think will go ahead and have him have some babies at some point because he's actually a pretty good fighter. And then Tarvanro, I feel like he'd come over and do what he can to help out, even though he's about to pass away. Oh, and we lost her. Oh, goodbye, Miri. So she passed away of old age too. Oh, goodness. All right, we'll gather this up. And then, yeah, Miko's a pretty good fighter too, but we'll see if we can handle it with what we've got. And then these little guys are kind of all on their own now. They don't really have anybody to help them out. They don't really have anybody to contribute like any family tribeness to. So I think we were going to send down Samiri here, and she was going to help out with this area. So she might become the new female of that area. All right, we've got some carnivores showing up. We've got the swamp tribe changing up their genetics. We've got them changing up who's who. And hopefully we'll have a good pairing between Ranala, or not Ranala, sorry about that, between Anacora and this new guy, Kir Nukir. So we'll see if he is any good as a mate, even though he doesn't have very good genetics. And if he's not, then we've got another couple options from the southern tribes, and we'll just kind of rotate through. It's going to be really interesting if we get to the point where I can start isolating like certain genetic traits. Like over here, we could have the tan, spotty cheetah looking guys, and over here we might have a tribe of big ear, lean body, maybe white furred creatures, and over here we'll have the oranges and the spots and everything like that. So it'll be interesting to see if we can manage to do that, even though the whole family shares the same mutation menu. And we'll also have to see if we can unlock the secret unlock condition. So all right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.